Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So in today's video, we're going to be tackling all of my stamps. So I did try changing some of them out, so getting rid of some my Christmas sentiments. But obviously I didn't fulfill and finish doing all of them. One thing I have just forgotten is I needed one of my rings, which is over here. But basically, yeah, I want to change this up. And also I managed to get a hold of some new baskets. So when I first got into the whole card making thing, I didn't realize how much I was going to be invested in it. So I didn't want to go out and spend a lot of money on storage if it wasn't something that I was going to be actually using long term. So what I did is I bought these cheap plastic ones from Poundland. I think I got two for £1 in them, and they've lasted quite a while. Like, I've had these now probably 5 years, and some of them are still fine. I do have a few that are starting to get wear and tear and cracking and stuff. So, while these were on offer down at Tesco's, I thought, you know what, let's pick them up. Originally, I did want black ones because I have the bigger ones. If you guys have watched my Under the Desk organization video, if not, that video will be linked in my description. But I also have the same thing in a grey one, which is under my other desk. And they're really good containers. So, like I said, these should have been £3 each. They were reduced to £1 each for the smaller ones. And then I believe they do the bigger versions as well. They're all on offer at Tesco's. I do believe they're on offer as well at Dunelm, and also the Range, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So unfortunately, I couldn't get the black ones. I had to go for the white, but I'm not entirely bothered by it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of these out. I'm gonna organize these all by size and whatnot, and then we'll come back in and see the difference. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know how you guys organize your stamps. Do you organize them by brand? Do you organize them by categories or themes? Personally, for me, like I said, this basket on its own is just nothing but sentiment sets. That one is my bigger sets. Then I have my folder, which is printed of spellbinders and how to put their die sets together. I then have random die sets from a range of companies, Sweet November stamps, and then under that is Spellbinder dies, and then Stampin' Eve, Crafter's Companion, and then the rest of them are just kind of random miscellaneous stamps. So yeah, we're gonna get into this. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will insert some music. We'll speed this process up, and then I will talk to you guys when I'm done. So enjoy. So we're done. That took a lot longer than I thought. So I've actually put in two of the baskets that was there before. I don't know if to go out and buy two more of them to make them match. I might buy three of them actually, so I can have one here. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So let me just take you out of my tripod holder so you can see. So down on the bottom, let's zoom you in. So down here we have, it's just foam and random bits and pieces that my aunt gave me. I just never seem to go through that. So I might just give that away as a grab bag for somebody. This side we have all of my miscellaneous things, my replacements for my die cutting machine. Then we have all of our smaller stamps. So these are Sweet Pea Designs and Your Next Stamp, and a few bits and pieces from Stampin' Eve. This one is Crafter's Companion and the Glittery Farm. Then we have next to that one, this one is all of my rubber stamps. So that's Whimsy, Stamping Bella, and some of the new bits that I got. This one is all of my bigger sets that don't really fit anywhere, which is Hero Arts layering sets, and that sort of thing. Then we have our Spellbinders dies. This one is all of my newer things that I recently got that I haven't used yet. Then we have our Sweet November stamps basket, and as you can see, it is overflowing. I do have another basket over there, which is mostly like Sweet Novembers, like Christmas stuff. So I tend to have that in a separate basket, and then I change them out. And then I have all of my miscellaneous dies from all companies. So we have like Simon Says, Heffy Doodle, Honeybee, it's just a mixture of everything. Then we have our most frequently forgotten about. So we have like Concord and Ninth, Colorado Craft, some random ones, Greetery, it's just the bigger ones again that don't fit anywhere personally. I then have some of my go-to stamps, and I have some embossing folders in here, and I have a die in here that needs to come out of there. Yeah, there you are. So I have a die from the Greetery, so that can go in there. But yeah, I have some more stencils that are down here on this like little cup ring, and then I have all of my sentiment sets in there. So that is the overhaul. I absolutely think it turned out really good. Like I said, I might get another 3 of the baskets, one to go in there, because generally what I do is whenever I finish a card, I generally put in my cards there and then transfer them over to the bin at the end of every other month. And then I might get 2 more bins down here for that. But I think it doesn't really matter because I'm the only one that's going to see it, and that kind of reminds me that it's not part of my stamps. It's more of my die cutting things. And then obviously like the other bits are fine. I'm absolutely shattered doing that. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm gonna take a picture right now. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. That'll do. So yeah, I absolutely love how it looks. Like I said, these are, like I said, more sturdier bins. That's why I bought them. So I will link the ones that I can find online for you guys that are exactly the same. I do need to clean my craft room, as you can see. It's a lot of rubbish that just needs to go out. And for some reason the other day our binman never came. They never actually did the thing, and I don't know if it's because of the weather or whatnot, but yeah. So that's it. I hope you guys found this helpful. Sorry for the yawn, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.